ABS-CBN. Kasi nga, may list nga na pinadala sa akin regarding kung ano yung mga questions ng congressmen na nakahanda in the 16th Congress kung bakit hindi matuloy-tuloy yung hearings doon sa Kongreso. Gusto niyo cheese max? Hanapin ko lang yung questions na yan, ha. One of the questions was, when did Gabby Lopez change citizenship? Apparently, he was an American citizen, and yung pag-apply niya for dual citizenship came very, very much later. So, yun yung mga that's one of the questions. The other was, meron bang accounting? Nung tinransfer back, nung panahon ni Mrs. Aquino, nung tinransfer back to the Lopezes, ang ABS-CBN, may accounting ba ito? Kasi, supposedly, during the time na hawak ng gobyerno, ang ABS-CBN, dinagdagan ang assets nito. And in fact, some of the assets which actually belong to PTV4, nasama daw dun sa turnover ng back to the Lopezes ng ABS. So, ang tanong, one of the questions was, in-accounting nyo ba yun? Could you show us an accounting of what was turned over to you? Kasi, matitignan, makukompare dun sa mga acquired assets during the time that the Marcos administration was holding ABS-CBN. Nakikita nyo? Ganito yon. So, na-turnover. Controversial pa ngayon kung bakit kinuha ng mga Marcos supposedly ang ABS-CBN. Yes, it was a sale. Pero yung character ng sale na yon, yun yung controversial. Ang sinasabi nung panahon ni Cory, pinilit daw ng mga Marcoses yung pagbenta at mababa daw ang presyo nito. Ngayon, hindi natin ma-resolve yan right now. Pero pwede nating i-resolve yung turnover. Ngayon, ang tinatanong ng Kongreso sa ABS-CBN, hinold ang ABS from 1972 up until 1986 or 87. During that time, may acquisition of assets ang ABS-CBN paid for by the government. Ano ang tinurnover sa inyo? Lahat ba, buong buo, including the assets na inacquire ng gobyerno? Kung na-turnover yon, nagbayad ba kayo? Kasi magkaka-unjust enrichment kayo. Binalik sa ABS-CBN, binayaran nyo ba yung yun? So, tapos the question, hinanda daw ng mga kongresista na tanungin sa ABS-CBN during the hearings that were to be conducted. Ngayon, ang lumalabas pa is, parang kasalanan ng Kongreso na hindi binigyan ng prangkisa ang ABS-CBN. Hindi nila kasalanan kasi hindi naman sila obligado magbigay eh. Pero, ABS-CBN was obliged to answer the questions para mapakita nila na deserving sila sa prangkisa nila. Nung ayaw nilang sumagot ng tanong, edi hindi sinet for hearing, kaya hindi natuloy yung kanilang prangkisa. Ganun lang po yun. Or at least, ganun yung sinasabi ng mga insiders natin doon who were in Congress at the time. Ito, ang tanong, how did you reacquire ABS-CBN? Yun yung first question. Paano mo na-reacquire ang ABS-CBN nung binalik sa inyo ni Cory? Was it a sale o binigay lang ito sa inyo? Question 1 yun. Sino yung mga owners na binalik? Kanino binalik? Exactly. Sino yung mga owners? And who were the stockholders in 1986 nung binalik yan sa inyo? Nagbigay ba kayo ng listahan? Tapos, how long have you held the frequencies for radio and television stations? Kasi ito ay one of those questions na tinatanong mo pero alam mo na yung sagot. Alam kasi ng gobyerno na kung ano yung frequencies ang tinurn over sa kanila kasi nga you're only allowed a certain number of radio stations and a certain number of television stations and channels under PD 576A. Ngayon, nung sinoli sa kanila, sumunod ba sila sa batas? Sumunod ba sila dun sa 5 radio stations, 5 television stations lang? Hindi. Ngayon, kailangan i-account nila those stations that were returned to you or stations that you put up yourself. Kasi kung nilagay lang nila yung additional station na yun, kailangan din sa gobyerno. Kasi hindi ka nila yun, you're not allowed more than 5 stations. Okay? Tinatanong nila tungkol kay Gabby Lopez. Is Gabby Lopez a Filipino citizen? If he was, how did he acquire the shares of stock? And when did he acquire his citizenship? Kasi tuwing lumalabas siya, up to 2002, US passport daw po ang ginagamit niya. Humihingi sila ng financial statements from 1986 to 2014, including tax, fees, and other charges. Yeah? That was another question na hindi po nila sinagot. What is World Tech Company? How many shares does it have in the company? And is it the same as ABSCBN Holdings? Meron pang ganon. Oops, what is this company? Why are you a holding company? Do you have any other reason for existence other than being a holding company? How many PDRs, Philippine Depositary Receipts, did you issue and who are holding these PDRs? It's a question they were asking back in 2016. Please submit the list of banks which you have been dealing with and how much do you owe each of them. Oh my stars, di ba? Kailangan alam. Hindi nila sinabi, hindi din nila sinagot yung tanong na yon. Do you have existing, is it true that you have a 1.6 billion loan with DBP which was written off? 2016 pa ito, tinatanong. And remember, kung kailan na-settle ito, long after that. So, ibig sabihin, at the time, hindi sila talaga ready marap sa Kongreso. So, hindi nila pa pwedeng ituloy yung hearings kung ituloy yung paggaganitong tanong. So, partida yan, Presidente si Noynoy nun. Do you have existing contracts with independent producers, talent agencies, and talents? Please submit these contracts. Are you aware if taxes have been paid out of the payments made to these entities or persons? So may mga ganun pa. Kasi meron silang mga in-house talent agencies at meron silang yung mga ganun. Or they have special dealings with certain talent agencies na tinatanong ng Kongreso kung nagbabayad sila ng taxes. You have a big endorser or advocate a lot of issues and concerns for which you have set up foundations. Please submit a list of such entities and financial statements. So also something that they did not submit. Okay? Are you aware if the donors to any of your foundations and fundraising activities have been paying donors tax or gotten tax credits for these donations? So tax issues sila, marami silang tax issues. Are you aware? We have info that you receive donations or grants from foreigners and foreign entities. Please submit the list of things, such things. Yan po ang top of mind ngayon nung nagbigay sa amin. So, yun pa lang dun pa lang sa mga tanong na yon, hindi po nila sinagot at hindi po natuloy ang pagdidinig sa Kongreso ng franchise hearing, ng prangkisa ng ABS-CBN. Okay? Paki-check, audio check uli po tayo. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Okay na tayo. So, yung mga tanong na yon, so there's several, choppy naman po ba yung ating Okay, may nanabutahe daw ng audio ko. Hindi, baka may sira na lang yung aking wiring. Hold on. Okay. So, yun yung mga yan. Just to clarify the issues, kasi ngayon nagbabatuhan ng akusasyon. Sinasabi Kongreso may kasalanan, sinasabi ABS-CBN may kasalanan, sinasabi kasalanan daw ni Presidente kasi galit na siya at kaya hindi natutuloy yung mga hearings. But we have to go back to 2016 kasi hindi natin pwedeng sabihin na si Pangulo ang may kasalanan, gayon ngang bakit last minute na sila umaariba dun sa kanilang prangkisa. So you have to go back and check bakit hindi natuloy ang franchise hearings nung time na yon. Checking again. Iniintay ko po yung yung questions dun sa Big Dipper. Hindi ako nagkomento right away kasi this involved tax information and I had to check if there was a source para dito sa information na ito. Tatandaan po natin, ang mga income tax returns po are private and so we can, unless they are submitted to a government agency na kailangan i-publicize yung mga information, then we can't use them basta-basta. Okay? So, nag-iingat lang po tayo. Ngayon, na may nag-claim na siya yung source dito, pwede na po natin himayin. So, you have to give me some time. In the meantime, finorward ko yon kay Attorney Nick Nangit, who is a tax lawyer, and I'm going to wait for his comments bago nating pag-usapan dito. Okay. May pa-campaign ang, sabi ni Jertan, may pa-campaign ang ABSCBN na laban sa pamilya. Naka-receive ako ng email. Currently, 5,574 ang support para sa kanila. They're free to do that as long as ang paghihikayat nila ay hindi pag-aalsa o hindi related po dun sa pagtatanggal sa poder ng ating Pangulo or ng kahit sinong mga government officials natin o hindi makakaapekto sa ating public interest. Ang hinihingi kasi nila is ibalik ang ABS-CBN, which means that they are asking for an extrajudicial remedy. Kasi yung may mga remedyo, ang ABS po, nag-file na sa Supreme Court for a TRO on the cease and desist order. Ang tanong natin, dapat tinatanong natin sa kanila, bakit nang hihikayat kayo ng suporta ngayon? Akala ko ba meron kayong kaso? Hindi ba kayo naniniwala sa kaso ninyo? Hindi ba kayo confident na meron kayong karapatan na kayang-kayang ipaglaban at makikita ng pinakamataas na hukuman yung panig ninyo? Because if so, ano ito? Diba? Anong tong paghihikayat na ito? You're trying to get popular support? Hindi naman po nakikinig dapat ang Supreme Court sa popular support. At hindi dapat natin pinipressure ang ating Supreme Court to decide in favor of a majority, of a noisy majority. It just should not be done. Kasi the court will decide based on law, on facts, and on reason. So yun. I want to know from ABS-CBN kung naniniwala kayo sa kaso ninyo, ano itong laban na sinasabi ninyo online. At saka ano itong pinanghihikayat nyo ang taong bayan na isoli sa inyo ang inyong korporasyon. Akala ko ba ang ginamit ninyo ay legal remedy? Extra legal po ito. Hindi ito paraan para manalo sa inyong kaso at hindi po ito paraan para tumaliwas sa batas. If you want your law, why aren't you in Congress now asking for your law? And even more curious, even more mysterious, di ba, ang laking misteryo, bakit yung mga tao na may power na gumawa ng batas, ang hinihikayat nila maglabas ng permit? Di ba? Ulitin ko ang pinakamalaking misteryo dito is yung mga taong may power na ituloy yung broadcast ng ABS-CBN, yung may power gumawa ng batas para bigyan sila ng prangkisa, hindi ginagawa at ang pinipilit nila ay hindi legal na paraan. Bakit? It's time for us to ask these really tough questions from them. Why isn't Congress creating a law and forcing the executive to give a permit to allow ABS-CBN to do what they are not allowed to do by the Constitution? Diba? Tanong natin kina Coco Martin, kung talagang gusto ninyong maisoli ang ABS-CBN at makabalik na kayo dun sa dati ninyong ginagawa, then please ask the hard questions. Hinihikayat ng Kongreso na mag-issue ng permit ang NTC taliwas sa batas. Samantalang nasa kamay nila yung paggagawa ng batas para matuloy yung pag-broadcast ng ABS-CBN, hindi po nila ginagawa yon. So yung mga issues, hindi sa minamaliit natin yung issues ng mga employees. Pero actually, na-uphold natin yung karapatan nila. Mga ABS